Hey guys, Tato here, and welcome back to another field journal locations video. Avanti Savoia, I think is how you say it. So let's get into it. Okay, your first field journal is up here on the left after you've just cleared the church. You will walk into this building here, and on the right you'll find your first field journal. Also, disregard the number in game, as I found a field journal in one of my earlier play sessions. Okay, the second field journal will require a bit of walking, so after you have exited that building you'll continue up this path here. Obviously you have to engage a few vehicles and a few enemy, but once you have, continue up this path and eventually on the left up here you will find your second field journal. And there it is, your second field journal. Okay, for the third field journal, continue back along the path from where you just came a bit and then head left up this hill here. You'll see it will continue a bit of the storyline as you're coming up this hill here. So as you come up here you'll find this little bunker style thing. You want to come through here, obviously kill the enemy that are in there, and there is your third field journal right in front of you. Okay, for the fourth field journal you have to come down into this bunker here. The objective is to destroy the artillery gun. So there will be many enemies in here, so obviously kill them, and we will show you where to find the field journal. And there is the field journal, right on the right there. Obviously you can just run in there and get that if you want and not have to kill the enemy, but I would advise it, as depending on what game mode you play, you may die if you don't kill them. Okay, the very last journal for this chapter, you have to proceed up this hill, so after you've obviously destroyed the artillery gun, you'll find it right up here. I have found this one previously, so obviously I can't open it again. But this gives you guys a bit of an idea of where it is. So after you've destroyed the artillery gun, run up to here, and as you can see I sort of pan around and give you guys a bit of a look at the location, and that's where you'll find it. Okay, the first field journal for chapter 2, you have to kill a few enemy in the first base. You proceed further down the hill, you'll get to this point here, and if you run around to the right here you'll find like a little farmhouse type thing. Now beware, because there appears to be nobody inside until a flamethrower steps out and makes your life hell. So obviously dispose of him, and inside you will find the field journal. In just a second we'll show you. And there you'll find it. Your first field journal for chapter 2. Okay, the second journal for chapter 2, you have to search for Matteo, I believe his name is. On the left up here we have two objectives. You have one on the left and one on the right. So you want to continue to the one to the left here. Obviously as you get to this part here it'll engage some of the storyline. If you run down into this bunker here, and on your right you will find journal number 2 for chapter 2.
After a while.
Also, just a warning, you'd want to watch the next field journal clip in its entirety before you proceed, as you may miss something if you don't. Okay, for journal number 3 of chapter 2, this can be tricky. So this door right here, do not walk through that door. Whatever you do, do not walk through that door. So there's 2 ways of getting into the fort, through the front or through the side. That is the side door. If you walk through that door, what will happen is it'll make a area behind you which you cannot walk into. It'll say you cannot return to the combat area, or what it will say is that you have left the combat area and you cannot run back out here. So this is where the field journal is located. So if you were to walk through that door, you would not be able to get here because you would have 9 seconds to get here and you just simply can't get there in this time. So with that being said, do not walk through the door. Okay, for the 4th field journal, you actually do walk through the door this time. And what you do is you run up here to the right and around the back of this fort here, and keep going around the back here, and eventually you'll come across the box right at the end here, and that is your 4th field journal. Okay, for the very last field journal for chapter 2, this is the easiest way I've found to do it. So what you do is you run down here into this underground bunker. Now keep in mind, when you do this, you are going to die no matter what. And I tried to do as fast as I could just to show you guys, but you can't get away from it. So you run down here, you quickly open this box here, collect the field journal, and I tried to run out as quick as I can, and obviously I didn't make it. But there you go, there is a quick way of getting the 5th field journal. You can actually do it a different way, but that's the way I've done it. So thanks for watching, guys.